Boo, pirates! I scared my dog. This is the second take of this video that I planned. Someone wants to be a part of this video. She literally jumped up on me and looked at me. Yes? Yeah. I know. Don't I look sexy? I have to edit that part out now. Thank you, baby. I have no food for you. What is it? She's just standing here. On my... Okay, now she went down. Okay. Yeah, the only difference about this video is that I put my goggles on my face. And this is what I did to them. Like, my mom called me crazy for doing this to my goggles. There's a video where I have these on my head and they're completely like normal looking. And then I did this to them. I can see, which is, if people ask, they're gonna be like, how can you look? I'm like, I can. But, yeah. How long does the cake have? The cake has 13 minutes. That's how long I've been making this video. Second take. I'm on my second glass of fruit smoothie. That's what I'm going to call it. Banana apple pear smoothie. With water. No added sugars. It's really good. I finished the first one and then went straight into this one. And now it's down to here. It was up here. It's down to here. And I got full too from the first one. And it's not that I want it. It's just that I will feel a little bit hungry. So then I'll just go and drink it. Just like that. So, how are you all doing? Today is a serious day. Not really, I'd probably be laughing the whole entire time. But I wanted to go more into detail about my eating disorder, even though I want to put these back down. Even though I kind of went more into detail with it in the last video. I kind of want to give you more of a reason. Not more of a reason. I'll give you, but to tell more of my story per se. Okay, so growing up, I have always thought I was bigger than what I actually was. Mostly because I had my baby fat, like literally the fat that you get when you're a baby. I always kept it. It was always around my stomach. And I never really lost it. I never felt that I did. And I remember, my brothers always saying, oh, I had my baby fat, and like my mom was trying to lose weight, and I remember her getting mad because my younger oldest brother. No, that makes sense. The youngest out of all three of my older brothers, we would make fun of my mom for losing weight. And she did lose all the weight, and she said that you're gonna feel bad because I'm gonna lose all this weight, and you're gonna look the same. And she just said that because she was angry at us. Well, that was mostly towards me because my brother was already skinny. So, I don't remember how old I was. I was probably like 10 when she said that. But for most of my life, I always thought I was bigger. Mostly from that. And then in 8th grade, we had to get weighed. And when we got weighed, it was like a big, huge, like, thing that showed up how much you weigh. Like, you stand on this big, huge scale, and it pops up how much you weigh. And it was in front of the whole entire class. It wasn't private. It was in the gym with the rest of your freaking class. And I weighed 113 pounds. And I gained maybe 3 pounds. Because I remember I was 116 pounds. And I was eating already the Special K diet. And that was just the regular Special K, not the chocolate delight that I am used to eating now. That I already stopped eating since yesterday. But around that time, like, I didn't feel that big. And my brother came to visit, and he made a comment about how a 14-year-old girl should not be weighing 116 pounds. She should be weighing less. You should be like 100 to 110 at the least. And he made that comment and it made me feel really bad. And you know, the whole thing about your hormones and wanting guys. There was these two boys that I had actually fallen for, if I could say fallen for. I had a crush on them. And instead of, you know, telling them, hey, I like you, want to date? Even though I am not allowed to date, we could date in school, you know. No. I was completely shy, and I turned them away because I would just eat. I tried to sell snacks at school. Instead of selling snacks, I would be eating the snacks. Goldfish, candies, anything you can think of, I ate. And I went from 160 pounds to 156 pounds by the beginning of 9th grade. And it made me sick. Like, whenever I would go to bed, I felt sick, and it was just a whole bunch of gas that I had inside of me. Throughout the whole entire summer, I felt sick. And in 9th grade and 10th grade, I had, by accident in 10th grade, I was stuck in PE. And I only picked PE in 10th grade just because I was filling up, like, which classes to take. So I picked PE2, and I got PE2. And because of PE1 and PE2 and being put on Adderall, which was only, at that time, 5 milligrams, and then it went up to 10. At the time, I don't know, maybe my metabolism boost or something like that, that I lost a lot of weight. By the end of 10th grade, I was weighing like 140, and then I went down to 138, and finally at the end of senior year, I was 128, which is my goal. My ultimate goal. Although I just want to lose the rest of my 40 pounds, which is only 35, or no, 35 pounds left. I just want to weigh 130 again. But, because I feel happier then. But I'm happy right now. Mostly because of this. It keeps me energized. I don't feel down. But, like, I don't feel so depressed anymore. That's what I should say. But, yeah. That's how high school was. I gained a lot of confidence the last 2 grades of high school because I was skinny. Because I felt beautiful then. And that's not right. I mean, a lot of people should be healthy. But they shouldn't, you know, feel so bad because they weigh a little bit more than someone else. When I started college and I got off of Adderall, and I kept eating the exact same crap that I did back in high school, but I wasn't doing anything about it. Like, you know, walking up the steps or going down and up the stairs like I did all that time in high school. In college, I really didn't have to do all that stuff because I only had like 3 classes that I went to, and I could just walk straight to them, and they weren't that far. I would try to, you know, park a little bit farther away and just walk, but after a while, I would just park so close that I didn't feel like walking anymore. I would have Cheez-Its and Cokes every single time for snacks. That even the girl said something like, "Oh, again? You eat that every single time." And I'm like, yeah, because I like it. To the point where I just felt so bad and shy that I wasn't really even wearing, I mean, I would wear clothes, but no one really even saw them. Because I would wear my sweatshirt over on top. My big, huge sweatshirt that I got from high school, because I didn't even know my size back then. And we had this big, huge festival, I remember, and my friend saw me. And he's like, "Why are you being so quiet? You're never this shy." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "No, you're not. You're really outgoing and crazy and all this other stuff. You're not this shy. What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing." And being in that class without my friends and not being so crazy like I normally am, I don't know, it made me really shy. Now I'm more open. Hence YouTube. But yeah, I can smell the cake. It has 5 minutes left. It's probably done, but I'm gonna leave it for the last 5 minutes. But yeah. That's literally what happened. I got so shy, and then I slowly started opening up and doing stuff. I don't know. like being that shy because I know who I am. And it really wasn't until last year in like October when I realized that I had a problem with my eating. No matter what I did, no matter what crazy things I would do to try to lose weight. Because I didn't try anything crazy up until like January, February. Like trying to do diet pills and water pills, and that just made me actually very dizzy. I mean, I would try to make myself sick back then, but I don't know why I would. I just felt like I was gonna be sick, and I would try to do it, and I guess that was my excuse back then. But earlier this year, when I was just trying to do it to lose all of the stuff that I ate, I would be like, oh, okay, one more time, and I know everything's gonna come out. And right before I did it, I would stop because I knew there was a fine line right there. And if I crossed it, I felt like I was gonna just spiral out of control and just become a full-blown bulimic because I just made myself sick. I would never be able to do it. I could never do it. I would get close to, but I would stop because my conscience was literally screaming at me. Why are you doing this? You do this, you can never come back to being normal. Even though that's not true, I didn't want to have to go to rehab. I didn't want to have to be doing anything. Even though I have a really bad relationship with food, I don't feel the need of overeating because of this right now. I mean, when I eat fruit randomly, I always felt happier, which is oddly enough true. I mean, I was Monkey. I was called Monkey and Rat because I was addicted to cheese, and I was addicted to freaking bananas. I was a banana girl before Freely ever was. I'm sorry, Freely. I was the original banana girl. At least in this family. When I was like younger. But I do love bananas. I like bananas a lot, but it took telling someone about it, because I know, even it sounds cliche, that I feel like he believes that I could be 100% better, and he told me he's there for me. Like, I feel way better now. And the funny thing is, I got better without him. I feel like I always needed him to be there to, help me. But all I felt like, now I realize that I probably just told him so he could be clutch. I wouldn't actually just get better. I burped. I'm sorry. But, it's literally how my eating disorder just happened. I would try a million types of different diets. I would do cleanses. I would do anything to lose weight. And when it didn't come off, I got angry. But this time around, I'm not going to weigh myself till like the end of next month. I'm not. And I'm not going to worry about if I lose weight or not, because I know it's about the inches. Like, because you may be skinnier, but the scale says that you only lost a couple of pounds, and that's because, you've gained muscle and lost fat. Because I want to be gaining muscle with the stupid T25 whenever it gets here. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know what else to say. I was gonna say domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, because I feel like a robot right now. But yeah. The funny thing is, I can see, and then when I try to look out, I can't see. But I can. It's weird. I feel like a robot. A steam robot. I need to get my pirate cup out of my room and get it clean so I can put my drink in here. The funny thing, this thing has a spout at the top, but it won't come out of it. So I have to drink it like this. And she smells it. That's what it is. She smells the fruit. Because Mimi, the dog I just showed you right now, she loves bananas. I'm not even joking. No, you can't have any. Raw till 4. And the cake just finished. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I'm gonna try and vlog for 100 days of how everything's going on, because I don't think anybody really vlogged for 100 days. I know Frilly did the 30-day thing and then vlogs whenever, but I'm gonna do this for 100 days just so you all can see my progress and see if the Raw till 4 vegan diet actually, well, I'm not gonna call it a diet, lifestyle, it could change, because once it's 100 days, I know I'm not gonna, just be like, oh, it's 100 days, I can go back to meat. No. They torture those poor animals way too much. And I'm not gonna help them anymore doing that. It's weird because I don't remember which dog it was, Chopa or Mimi, that was on my bed. And after the cow video, when did you move over to my feet? And hi. Like, I look over at him and I realize they have the same look, the cows and my dogs. Even though that may not make sense to you, it's what it did to me. Because they have a face, and they have eyes, they have a mouth, they make noise, they have a heart. And it just killed me knowing that these cows aren't living to 20 years like they used to. They're only living up to 4 years. And that's a really... And then you wonder why we're having meat problems. Like, oh, there's no more steak. And we are conditioned that way, because if you think about it, we call turkey, turkey, chicken, chicken. You automatically feel bad for those because they're called by what they're from. But you don't call cow, ground cow. You call it ground beef. You don't call it veal. You don't call it baby cow, you call it veal. You call it everything under the sun except what it is. Like with pigs, you call it pork, bacon, not strips of pig, which I thought of last night. I was like, what is wrong with me? But that's the truth. It's the reality of it. The only other thing that gets called with what it is lamb, I think. Lamb chops. Yeah. Pork loin. Yeah, that's how it is. But I don't know why, but even though I wasn't binging last week, and now I can eat as many carbs as I want to, I don't feel as crazy as I did. But I will be telling you my progress every day, and that's it. So, yeah. Sure, that's about it. Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned in this video. My camera that I was recording the cake's been done for like 3 minutes now. It's over baking. So I need to hurry. This only records for 10 minutes of video, so that's why the table is only 10 minutes until I can get a capture card or whatever to record it from. But yeah, it died exactly 10 minutes before I could finish talking. So whenever I finish talking about hair, don't worry about it, and I'll put a picture of how the cake came out. So yeah, that's about it. So I love you, pirates. I'll see you in tomorrow. No, actually no, dinner. I have a really crazy idea for dinner too. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye. No wait, that's Shane Dalton's idea. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I just felt like doing that. Everybody takes away all the good stuff. When I should have come to YouTube way earlier. Okay, bye.